bud.
So we just want to come say hello, walk
Yeah.
around, and have like
Yeah,
a
walk
chat.
around.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, bud.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, bud.
Head north, then you will arrive at your destination. Head east toward South Street. On 200 feet, turn left onto South Street.
What is
Okay, so special vehicles.
what?
This is what we call the LSU, the Logistical Support Unit.
Oh,
All right. So it carries a lot of extra equipment, specialty equipment. So if you get like a high-rise fire or something interesting like that, with there's extra lots and lots of units,
Okay.
they'll dispatch this one out to go there because it has just extra supplies of like all kinds of stuff.
So to like bust open all type of doors and lock.
No, well, this is like extra equipment for the units and extra stuff that to prepare for a big event because the chief has to set up a whole staging area. He opens them up to a big desk and whatever.
You guys have hazmat? Hazmat here?
We have hashtag units, yes, we do. They're not currently not here.
what
But
is
then the buses. The buses are one is like a big oxygen tank.
Oh,
Oxygen tank?
You know, like if you have like if you have a big high-rise fire, like a projects or something, and there's a lot of smoke inhalation, people need oxygen. We'll bring that bus will be dispatched on it because it's got a whole bunch of oxygen set up and seats where they can sit down. Instead of taking up 40 different ambulances for how many patients we can handle, that thing can handle a lot in one shot.
Yeah.
And you'll only need a couple of people in there instead of multiple crews, so you're taking up personnel.
Yeah.
The other one is our MOBlLE, which is medical emergency response vehicle. We do use it a lot, like in the wintertime.
oh,
Just for people like you know, in the middle of the night, they come running out in their pajamas
Okay.
or in their, like,
Yeah.
nothing. It's something to be warm, a little minor,
No, this makes a lot of sense.
little minor first aid or whatever, and just shelter basically too. It does that also.
Before you have to figure out whatever.
Yeah.
And I believe that's not ASAP.
The little guys, the little things like those.
Yes.
Those we started using those for like special events like the parades.
Oh.
Where it's hard to navigate an ambulance through tight streets and crowded streets. That's a little bit smaller. And the newer ones can actually handle a patient in the back now because of the extension.
Oh.
You know, so it'll like the last week with the Pride Parade, 4th of July, everything was closed off. So I'm driving around in circles because all the streets are blocked and whatever. They have more access. They can get around. They can slip
Turn
through.
left onto South
Also,
Street, then turn left
like
onto
the
Pleasant Street.
Jamaica parade, the parade.
Yeah,
Oh.
all that stuff. There's multiple overtime people that are assigned to those. We actually needed probably a dozen more. Would have been even easier. We didn't have enough.
You
The
are
Pride Parade, because the Pride Parade was bigger than the usual gay Pride Parade, the yearly one. This was the 50th anniversary of Stonewall, so it was such a huge event that people came in from other countries and whatnot. It was like 3 times bigger than before, and they should have got a person. We should have gotten more of these. I don't know rings yet. This is an old station.
Yeah, we went to the fire station.
Oh, the firehouse. Yeah, the firehouse over there.
We went over there.
Trip. Yeah, but one direction. One. I'll ask you one EMS. If there were long support unit. Emergency response vehicle 1.
He's from up in the Heights now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked up in the Heights in Harlem. I did 18 years up in there.
Oh.
Yeah. I just came down here at the beginning of the year. So I'm actually new to the area.
How is it like compared to over there?
There's differences. It's a different job title, but it's still busy. EMS 911 system. I'm seeing them busy.
Yeah.
For all kinds of everything, this, that, little nonsense.
The ambulances, they gotta move more than anything.
And the thing is, there's only, for the city itself, for the municipal ambulances, there's only 4,000 of us for the entire city.
Wow.
Of 5 boroughs. It's the voluntary hospitals that pick up the extra slack. So like, like Presbyterian runs their own and whatnot. So they got a couple of units here and there. All the other ones, St. Luke's, Roosevelt, all that other stuff. They make up a lot. But still, even then, the grand total of us is way below NYPD, fire, sanitation, corrections. They got
More than
tens of thousands.
What? That's crazy.
You know, we got
4,000. Wow.
You know, we got to run this whole city, and it's ridiculous. And now,
Like sometimes they need child uptown, like from here. Sometimes.
let me tell you, the BLS units, they get sent up to Harlem all the time from here. When I was in Harlem, I went all the way down here to East Broadway and whatnot. You know, so it's crazy that they got to run us around like that, but there's not enough of us. You know, with the
How
salary,
come there's not enough?
the salary sucks. We get paid half as much as everyone else.
I think yeah. Like I was gonna become like a F.D.N.Y. and then like my cousin, he was gonna put like the hourly wage.
Starting's like 28. Top salary EMT on paper is like 50. Top salary medic is like 65. Where firefighters, and you see all these fire trucks going to these 911 EMS jobs, the medical jobs, they're making 6 digits. A top salary, they're making 6 digits. And sometimes they even gotta show up. Cops make 90, 100. Sanitation. That's that snow removal overtime. Those guys.
They 6 digits.
Plus, it's ridiculous how much they make, but yet we're making half.
And how come? In my opinion, you guys like deal with all type of things. Like
The regular people of New York City, who middle class or whatever, or those who don't control the salary, well, because we should look at how we do that. The city council, the mayor, they don't need us. They don't call us. They don't use us. So what do they see? They only you only remember the bad things. You don't remember the good things people do. So if you ask the city council people, or public office in the city government people, they're gonna say, well, the ambulances just sit around. They don't do nothing. Why they want more money?
So like you're really responsible for people, taking them alive.
Nobody remembers those things. Nobody remembers EMTs and paramedics getting assaulted. They only remember, but that ambulance is blocking traffic. That ambulance is just sitting there. The crew's sitting inside eating.
Yeah, like my cousin, he was a paramedic, but not for and it was pretty difficult. Like, especially, you never know who you're gonna get. You could get a 500-pound person, and it's you and maybe someone like him.
You gonna put that on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have
You edit it?
I have a
So make sure you don't put none of that.
Edit it?
I try
Try to edit it a little bit. Because if that hits that I'm gonna hear some shit about it.
I got you. Make sure you don't come on.
Especially when I start bashing other agencies,
I don't own a private of the ambulance. What? I know that's the ambulance.
Yeah,
Come,
yeah.
whip.
Okay, I believe that. Fire trucks got that air horn though. I like that.
I like the air horn.
Yeah. But
Well, thanks.
otherwise, yeah. I mean, yeah. What we've been fighting. Remember, this is a young agency. EMS only started in the late 60s, I believe, in the 60s to 70s. NYPD, fire, been around since the beginning of New York. Sanitation got a strong union.
Oh,
They knew how to fight. They knew how to fight the city.
So how come you guys don't get a union?
Oh, we got a union.
So you're gonna grow in numbers.
against the law, the NYPD, fire, or EMS that's law on strike. Yeah. There's a law that came out about that one. That we cannot strike.
I want to ask.
So they're pretty much taking your freedom of.
It's just like, you know, that's their claim. People will die if we try to go on strike. So that's why we can't really. So it would work, but two alimonies, 14 kids, this, that, and the other, all kinds of outstanding debts. So if we all try to sit down, they'll be like jumping on the overtime. So it defeats the whole purpose. And we got guys in the year 2017. We had over 1,000 people leave.
Yeah, like I see a lot of people become like because it's a faster way, like
It's bigger money, but
like you do like 2 years here.
I don't even know. Well, 350 people go yes at one shot. Okay, we got extra people, cool. But a few months later, they have another 350 people out. And then another.
Fun experience too.
No, just that you didn't replace them.
Oh,
So you let 1,000.
so the minimizing the number of
We're short.
700.
We're short over 1,000. Paramedics itself, the high-level paramedics itself, we are 223 short in this entire city. I understand the money, but the city let them go. The city arranged it for them to take that promotion over the fire.
They wanted to grow.
But you did it, personally, you did it too soon. Like, you did back to back. Before we could have a chance to replace them, you let more walk out the door. And before we replace that, you let more walk out the
Do you
door.
consider
What? I got 5 years to retirement.
oh wow. Because you said you did what, 18?
18, 19, yeah, 18. 1 year of school here. I've been here for a year. At 25, I'm looking. I'm fed up with management.
And like does education matter when you come into this field and stuff?
Paramedic is a 2-year associate's degree.
I have a 4-year. But I was just wondering like, well, what are my options? Like, cleric work, like I'm looking for something I pay.
What is your
I have my degree in finance and real estate.
finance?
But like I don't care, you know, like
get you into the hospital.
And I have a lot of like expectations out of life. I want to do a lot, you know, like, and that demands getting good pay and stuff. That's the reason I never even went for an interview.
With all these demanding expectations of life, time is short.
I know.
Start doing it. Start knocking it out. You know, because this was the backup job. I worked at HIP health insurance plans, and I got laid off.
What?
You know, but I had picked up my EMT certification when I was working there because it was back in high school. My friends was an EMT, and I thought it was very interesting. And it was always in the back of my head. So when I actually had the money and time to go do it, I was working there. And I got laid off. This is the backup job.
So how old you were when you first got in here?
30.
What?
Late.
So you were ready?
Well, these kids come in at 20, and this is 25 and out. No matter how old you are, 25 years, you're done. You can retire.
Also, some get out at 45.
I'll be 55. I'm eligible at 55 to retire. Do an extra 5 years, you get another extra 10%, 60% on your pension. You know? But, you know?
Yeah, appreciate you. Appreciate you.
You know?
Yeah, man,
But firefighter, how old are you?
I'm gonna be 28 in September.
You're still 29, I think they cut off firefighter, I think. There's an age limit for firefighter cut off. There's an age limit for NYPD. You know.
I think it's like 28 or something. Yeah.
But when I came on here, I had thoughts of going NYPD. I got talked out of it.
like my brother-in-law is an officer and stuff, so
I got talked out of it. I had some 2 old-time detectives at the 3-2 precinct that told me don't do it. The service is the city's changing, the job is changing. You know, now you got a target on your back. Everybody got a camera, so to do your job it makes it that much harder.
It's a different time.
You know, now for them
and the people, like you get a different.
And
you're
you're hated by the city.
Yeah.
Back then you hate cops.
Because you know, why you hate cops?
What?
Why you don't like cops?
Because I record.
Because they flashed them before with the lights. Like,
He said-
he was walking
They do
and
that,
things like
yeah.
that. So he's like,
recording,
he lives in Dykeman, you know, that's crazy.
And then,
Yeah.
and then they said, you can't record now with that loudspeaker. I was like, oh, shit.
But like always the F.D.N.Y. waving at him, you know, the experience. It's true, the interaction with the people. You guys never really, you know, unless somebody really overdoes you.
But the problem is the majority of the time when somebody's filming cops, it's usually for a bad reason, not for a good reason.
Yeah.
You know, nobody films the cops for the good things they do. They want to film them for the bad things they do. So the cops, when they see you filming, they figure you're gonna post it up and you're gonna bash them or try to get them in trouble. So you can understand that, right?
It's true.
Us, they
That's
tell
true.
for us when we see people filming like news cameras, whatever, we trying to just, you know,
Yeah.
we don't want to wind up on it.
Yeah, like, I don't want to get filmed.
Just in case someone want to say we're loafing off, you know, so you try to keep your face out of it. But
Yeah.
the cops can't. And when people run, and now that everybody's got a camera and everybody's in their face filming every little thing they do, that's the problem. Is now if the cop hesitates to do something, they're gonna kill. So that job
People trying to get lawsuits out of anything.
always
Trying to come
lawsuits
up.
the easy way to make money apparently in the city. So
I know cops, when they look at you, they look at me like
what are you doing? But the thing is, you got the
yeah,
camera.
I'm not doing that.
But
I'm not
are
doing
you
that.
holding your camera up like this? Are you phone like this? And then right away, they figure,
Bad intent.
what are you up to?
Why are you doing it?
Like even like this? I'm sure the lieutenant's got his cameras all over this. He's probably wondering why are these people coming around filming, you know, the apparatus. So he's curious. The department, the chiefs and whatnot, they won't be happy about like, you know, you're not allowed to do this. That's, you know, it's a security reason. It's, you know, how do we know he's not a terrorist and he's gonna come bomb this place? Which could be understandable.
Nah, yeah.
Nah, I'm not doing
But
that.
up in the 3-4,
I'm not doing that.
yo, up in the 3-4 precinct, though, I got friends in the 3-4.
They always think wrong.
There's too
Cops
many-
always.
But there's too many knuckleheads up that way. Too many knuckleheads that need a head cracking and ass kicking.
I know.
That live up that way. I tell you, you know that.
Yeah.
You know, there are a lot of guys like to beat their chests when their friends are around or their girls around.
Right.
I'm tough. And
I'm
then all of
tough.
a sudden when they're alone, where's my mommy? right?
True.
And mom comes running out and get the alcohol, warm their feet and shit.
It gets crazy.
You know?
I know it's not easy to be a paramedic because one, you lift something, or the back door.
Shoulder apparently. Not even. I thought backs and knees was bad. Shoulders is huge. I had surgery on the shoulder already.
Oh, you carry a lot of heavy stuff?
Everything is heavy. From the people.
Machinery.
The equipment now has gotten heavier. You know.
The stairs. That you
And then
have
you
to
gotta
walk
carry 'em down the
stairs.
stairs.
No elevator building.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Yo, I roll to a subway station. I'm like, elevator, go to the elevator. Go.
But you also
Elevator,
gotta do it with a
escalator.
passion too. Like you can just do it with, if you come in here looking for salary, you're not gonna be
This is
happy.
the wrong place looking for salary.
Once you see them flights,
These days, though, this is the stepping stone.
to
Fire, sanitation, or anything else. PD.
Serious?
Huh?
So if you here to get here, then in the sanitation.
With the sanitation's almost impossible to get into. It's like a huge. No, they don't.
Yeah.
Their exams don't come out that often. For that kind of salary, with that kind of responsibility, what do? They try to go, come on, you know?
But it's also not easy though, because you know in the winter they gotta do all that time.
They in a rush. And if they forget a little bit of trash, nobody dies.
True.
You ain't gonna get, you know, this, that, the other, not getting sued. The most thing you do is you got your supervisor following you, and you might get in trouble with your supervisor.
And you got a union,
Huge union.
so you're not letting get off, right?
Let me tell you, back in the day, out of high school, if I knew
Yeah.
sanitation was gonna be like this,
But I heard like like some of the smells go into your pores and stuff.
I as much as I thought the job was like great because of the salary, I had a patient that said, she's told me she was the wife of a sanitation worker for umpteen years or whatever. And she said to me, I don't care what you say, I don't care how much you scrub and bathe, how much soap you use. She said, I smell that garbage. But the man was a good man, she said, and he made a good home and a good living, and she stuck with it. I'm like, I can understand, because remember, she don't smell it every day.
Yeah.
You know, so she smelled him. No matter how much he scrubbed, she still smelled it, she said.
It's true. Like I heard, like it sinks into your pores.
Yeah.
No
But
matter-
you go nose blind.
Like that's the negative.
Yeah. But when you're making 6 digits, you get 20 years or so, you know.
See, you guys are always in great spirit. You know, like light it up.
These are lifers like me. These are lifers like me. This one, she's got 9 years on the job. She just got here. She just finished paramedic school. This girl has she's taken like medic school now already. She on top. She's going on. Like medic shit. I mean, she's going to be on the side. I tell people she'll be a way better medic than I am. Look at that.
She's really going beyond.
And she's gung ho, she's aggressive, and you know, so she'll be me. I'm inspired to be a average medic. I'll be happy. You know.
But at least you're in the field, like you're serving. Like for as minimum things you're doing way more. Like you know, it's part of you. It's your responsibility. Even if you're late, you gotta do it.
All the crazy hustling days back in the, there was back up in Harlem when I was younger, and you know, shit wasn't broken. You know, this surgery, that surgery, this
Also,
and this
you also gotta take care of yourself.
arthritis.
If you're out here for the city, you know, at the end of the day, you gotta take care of you. So you can be there for your future generation.
You know,
Yeah.
dude, in November I hit 50 years old. I can't be running around doing all this no more.
Now, you look good though too. You look young.
I feel terrible.
I know you look good for real.
I feel
And
terrible.
you're gonna be retired and nobody's gonna believe it.
Arthritis.
What?
What, the winter and stuff?
Everything, the wear and tear. Joints and everything, the winters, and you sit. And then all of a sudden they call you, then you gotta hump upstairs and carry fat people down. You know, there's no stretch, there's no, let me stretch a little bit, none of that. You know, it happens, it goes right, it's quick.
What?
It's not easy when you're pretty much living in the truck. You don't have a firehouse to live in, because we gotta go, after this, we gotta go to our spot.
Well, so this now you guys don't have a house?
This is, you know how NYPD got a certain area?
Yeah.
Right? We got a certain area to go to. They got a certain area to go to. We pop back in, we use the bathroom, maybe heat up our food, and the boss would be like, "Yo, go back to your spot."
Yeah.
True.
Oh wow.
That's how this works. That's the home. That's the office right there.
Oh,
I mean, it can be tiring. I don't. Yeah, being in a vehicle all day, it's really tiring.
It's bad on the body. It's bad on
It is.
But that's the office. We sit over there like room and hour.
Wow.
You know.
what is
And
the,
we use the hotel for the bathroom because they're cool to us. Because we don't have no house, no firehouse, no TV,
Wow,
no
that's crazy.
no bunks. Oh, you tired? Lay down in the bunk? No, none of that. It's in that seat. You see where she is? That's comfort right there.
How about car washing?
On our time,
What?
you come back here and you want to scrub your truck with
What's
a
up
brush.
for you?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
you know, we could do it, but you know,
But they can hire somebody. The fucking city can hire somebody. It's not real. Like at least to make it, you know, boom boom, make sure you're tired, everything. Like to have somebody check it up on you, give you some water boys, you know.
red-headed stepchildren.
Nah,
Not over here, bro. Not with us.
Nah, we're gonna definitely do something about this, man. I got you. Son.
Come on, de Blasio want to give the soccer players more money, but he don't want to give us more money.
That's crazy. Nah, thank you
You saw that, right? De Blasio.
And the female soccer players,
Yeah.
they win all the time, and they get paid like what, 90,000,
Right,
and the boys get paid 50,
but he want
and they
to.
never win shit.
But yet he want to sign up and say, "Oh, we got to get these ladies more money. 50 grand."
I got you. Whenever I get an opportunity,
You know,
this is 50, like top, whatever, like what, like average.
top salary EMT. 50 grand. Top salary paramedic. You get the college and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Now, thank you for
Those
bringing
girls
all
are
this
awesome. Those girls are awesome, but they kick a ball around.
true.
We get assaulted. I've been here for 9/11 because I came on a 99. But yet they kick a ball around. Pro athletes making millions upon millions to bounce a ball and play. I'm not making this kind of money. Struggling. Everybody got to do overtime to make a living. Overtime, which I call blood money. Why you got to do 40 hours a week overtime
True.
to make a decent living? You can't live in the city. You can't buy nothing in this city. Not on this kind of salary.
That's right.
Everybody lives Pennsylvania. Random drug testing. Everybody moves to the Poconos and whatnot because it's affordable. Upstate, way upstate, 2.5 hours away.
Oh, like you talking about like the EMT?
Yeah. That's where they're gonna afford.
Wow,
That's what
and but now they gotta drive
They're
all
gonna
that.
commute. They come here and they want them sleeping in the locker room.
Yeah, 'cause that drive fucks you up.
You know, you can't do that back and forth. You're gonna kill yourself.
Wow.
So they do it. They stay in the locker room. Like I know buddies used to pack bags and bags of food for the week, and then like a couple of days later they head home because they can't do the commute. It's ridiculous. Commute.
That's crazy.
Why? Can't afford to live in this city. Not on our salary. We protect the city. We save lives in the city, but we can't live in the city. That's not good.
What is ambulance rescue mod?
Say it again.
Ambulance rescue
man.
mod.
Rescue medics.
Yeah.
Mask.
Rescue
Wait,
mod.
what?
Use the ambulance. You have like a Harcides, like the hazard ambulance.
See, we
Like
have
chemicals and stuff.
we have hazmat units,
Yeah, hazmat.
but we also have rescue medics,
Oh.
Okay.
which is
What
like
is rescue
rescue
mod?
medic is hazmat, but they're also trained in like collapses, high angle rescue,
What?
and a whole bunch of other crazy stuff.
Those get paid a lot more.
They were able to fight for it.
Oh.
They had to fight for it to get an extra 6% for hazmat, an
No.
extra 6% for
6%?
rescue.
Nah, chill.
6%.
You over here hanging on the motherfucking building. Nah.
Collapsed building that they gotta crawl in and this, that, treat the patient that's pinned down underneath and whatnot. That's rescue medic shit.
Oh.
For 6% more.
6% more.
You're lying. That's like $3,000.
6%.
That's not even the taxes. What?
And they had to fight for that. We had to fight. They had to fight for that, and it's very elite. And I can't do that because the shoulder's shot. I don't mind it. Iron has specialty guys like that.
Yeah, but still, like, wow.
Yeah. This is
One more question. How I tried to find a microphone. Is it
microphone for
illegal?
what?
Like that. But I want a little one. Where can you find that?
I don't know. I mean, everything everything's made from Motorola.
I don't want to talk, but I want to just hear. Like that's a special call, and then like go. It's a scanner.
A scanner. You find that online.
I tried to look at eBay. I couldn't.
They got apps.
Oh, I don't want to use the app. I just want to.
I'm just saying they got apps that listen that have the radio frequencies.
Oh, thank you. That was the only question.
Yeah, that's but the mic thing, everyone they buy everything from Motorola.
Is it illegal?
Huh?
Is it illegal?
Scanners are not illegal.
Oh.
What would be illegal is if you could transmit.
Oh. Okay.
Because then you got people making fake calls and whatnot, and then you got people scrambling around, risking their lives, flying around because you're gonna. Because I remember back in Harlem, somebody had a fake scanner, and they were calling in, cop shot, this, that, the other. So we were hauling ass to the wall.
Wow.
Truck on fire.
Can you track something like that?
Not really. It's hard to. So when you key up now and no code comes up, they start going one key. That's kind of odd. Then you get wary of
But
legit.
the codes are like public information, so like people know them though, like they're online.
Codes are specific to the radio and the secure because it's a government used frequency. But I told them there's apps that you can listen there because they know it's only listening.
Oh.
But the problem is the criminals are smart. They start listening to the scanners.
Yeah.
The
And they hear the code.
They learn it. They'll pick it up.
Oh.
Those are the smart criminals.
No, they have websites already. There's people that's what they do.
But that's the smart criminals.
Oh.
Which is the minority of them all. The rest of them are kind of knuckleheads.
It's a lot easier than before, and I use research and stumble with a whole bunch of information. It's crazy.
The internet is good, but yet if you know how to use it, you can do all kinds of sleazy stuff.
This never used to be purple, right?
I got a feeling it might be like like something like that, so it easily washes off.
Okay.
I would believe that. New York City bus drivers make more than us. Train conductors make more than us. The only two people that don't make more than us is
Bye-bye. That's pretty much. And the Richard EMS